Hey guys. So, I just got back from my boyfriend's where I did another wine test because on Friday night, my friends and we didn't like any of the wines. Well, my one friend really liked the German. She pretty much dusted off the whole bottle by herself. And that's good. And that's the one the clerk recommended. But in the rest of them, there's literally like that much gone, maybe. I'm gonna put a picture. And so I went back tonight, and instead of being like hopped up on sugar and not really paying attention to what I was drinking, I actually like poured myself a glass of each of the wines, and I made sure that I swirled properly and tasted it. And the red had it smelled really nice, and it had a wonderful sensation on the tongue. And it had very nice flavors until you swallowed, and then it was really bitter. And I didn't like the bitter, so I didn't have very much of the red. I still love the label though. And then the French made, so the French one, the Sauvignon Blanc, I think it was. It had a very crisp, appley taste. It tasted like alcoholic apples, basically. And my boyfriend didn't really like that one, but I did. I had 1.5 glasses. And then I tried the Pinot Grigio, the Italian white, and I actually really liked that one. It had a wonderful flavor, and it tasted really nice. It didn't have like a bitter aftertaste. It didn't leave any kind of residue. Like it was nice. I really enjoyed it. So they're still at my boyfriend's. So I'm gonna try to go back again this week, and maybe I'll actually like make a big meal, and we'll have some wine and just get snockered. Yeah, for the wine, and then for the movies we watched Eurotrip, and it was so much fun. We haven't seen that movie in years, and I think it was even better than watching it alone because since we'd all seen it before, we all noticed things that others hadn't noticed. So everyone ended up just laughing so much more, and it was like a full belly all out laugh, right? Like it was just wonderful. And I was actually really tired, so I went to bed at like 11:30. It was quite sad. I think my friends stayed up later and watched movies, but I was really tired. And I don't even know what movies they watched. And then, of course, everyone had stuff to do, so they were all gone by like 9 in the morning, and I slept until like 10. My friend texted me at like 9:40, and she's like, I have to leave. Bye. And she forgot her ring on the counter in the bathroom, and I texted her that as she left, and she's like, oh, whatever, just wear it. I'll get it back next time I see you. So I have been wearing her ring. We didn't really eat very much of the candy at all. We had a little bit of the gummy worms I bought, a little bit of the gummy bears, a couple of Oreos. I bought the golden double stuffed and the birthday ones because one of my friends loves Oreos and she's allergic to peanuts, so I had to make sure I bought all peanut free things. But she didn't have very many, and like none of us really had very many. I think we finished like a whole row of the birthday ones and a couple of the golden, like not much. And we didn't open the chips. I bought cheese puffs and salt and vinegar chicha puffs. And if you've never tried chicha puffs, you have to. For 2 cups, it's like 90 calories, and they are really yummy and fantastic, and I love them. They're my favorite study food. Besides water. I drink a lot of water when I'm studying. Yes. So, we didn't eat a lot of it. But my boyfriend and one of his friends went to Pussifer Saturday night. And they ended up eating both bags of candy, the birthday box of Oreos, almost all of them. I think there was 4 left. and some of the Chicha Puffs, and apparently the golden Oreos and the salt and vinegar Chicha Puffs were still in the shopping bag, so they didn't find them and they didn't eat them. So when I went there tonight, they were still there. So I'm like, oh well, I'm just gonna have some. So yeah, that was good. And I guess that's everything I have to say. Besides, I will post the picture of how much wine we drank because it really wasn't very much. I guess we just weren't in the mood. We've had really tiring times, and then with the time change, I guess we lost an hour of sleep, so we were catching up on Friday. I guess that's everything I have to tell you about the wine. I think I'm gonna rebuy the Pinot Grigio because it was really nice. I really liked it tonight. But I might repurchase the German, but I don't think so because I didn't like it as much as my friend did, and I really didn't like the bitter aftertaste of the red one. I know that they're supposed to be more bitter, but I didn't like it as much. And then the French made was good, but it still had a little bit of an aftertaste, and it really tasted like alcohol. It didn't have a lot of flavor. So yeah, for a wine review, that's like 6 minutes and 20 seconds I've already hit. So have a lovely evening, and we'll talk to you soon.